Hi there, how y'all doing today? Welcome to week 6. We're just plugging right along. I may have skipped one week because it was a holiday. We can always go back and do it later. However, you will have a midterm and a final. I usually don't like to give anything during the final week, and then we have a midterm as well. So midterms coming up, they'll be given to you next week. Somebody messaged me about it. The midterm, you can get it next week. So don't stress out about it. It will be on the agenda for next week. It's all good. Today we're going to be talking about e-commerce. Now, we cannot get away with e-commerce. People nowadays use Amazon all the time. We have also Walmart who does deliveries and Sam's Club. Target does deliveries. You got Chewy, you got PetSmart, Petco. You have other ones like Wayfair and Temu and what's the other one? Shine and Shin and Wish. I mean, I could go on all day. Alibaba, if you're in China. So, e-commerce, it's a method of buying and selling goods and services online. The definition of e-commerce business can include tactics like affiliate marketing. You can use e-commerce channels such as your own website, an established selling website like Amazon, or social media to drive online sales. What do you mean by e-commerce? Well, e-commerce is buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of funds or data over electronic network, primarily the internet. So let me show this with you. This is from Big E-commerce. Let me go ahead and show this link to you. It's the 15 best e-commerce platforms to consider for your online store. So whether you're ready for it or not, e-commerce is here to stay. If you don't believe us, just look at the statistics. According to eMarketer 2022, global e-commerce sales was surpassed by about 5 trillion for the first time, accounting for more than 15th in overall retail sales. And by 2025, total spending will exceed about 7 trillion despite slowing growth. As a merchant looking to move your business online, one of the biggest decisions you'll make is choosing the best e-commerce platform that will ensure scalable long-term growth. An e-commerce platform is a software application that allows the online business to manage their website, marketing, sales, and operations. Platforms like BigCommerce offer powerful e-commerce features while also integrating with common business tools, enabling business to centralize their operations and run their business their way. Understandably, deciding on the best e-commerce platform has wide-ranging implications, helping customers that are engaging with the brands to get the product they needed, ensuring your employees have what they need to implement the sales and marketing strategies, protecting your bottom line in terms of sales growth, in addition to the cost of maintenance and installation. We can drive in and take a look at what to consider when you're selecting an e-commerce platform. So what are e-commerce solution options? Well, you can use open source. You can do a software as service. We talked about that the other week in SAS. We could do a headless commerce, open source commerce platforms, hosting environment, cloud or on-premise through all patches and platform updates, requires manual implementation across the board. Open source e-commerce platforms are solutions which you can modify all aspects of the code. Type of e-commerce platform is popular with the development and IT heavy organizations who want to control their e-commerce environment. But using the open source e-commerce platform means to you, the brand, they're responsible for PCI compliance. Web hosting depends on your open source solution, on-premise or cloud. Cloud commerce solutions are open source, differ from on-premise only that the hosting environment is offered by your provider and managed off-site. A cloud environment doesn't mean you have unlimited bandwidth like you would see at an SAS solution. want to ask about specific bandwidth allowances, specifically if you're evaluating Magneto or Evolution. You want a manual patch and update releases on platform providers, security issues, QA for additional apps, often including integrations with the ESP or the CRM or the CMS or ERP, analytic and BI tools. The building of new tools in the site often includes a discount promotion engines, merchandising and marketing tools, the SEO's features, email marketing, decision, drag and drop builders. For many brands, the open source e-commerce platform are too cumbersome. Maybe they're expensive to maintain and require too much technical knowledge. As such, there's a wide popularity among two other kinds of e-commerce platforms, the SaaS and headless commerce. In fact, open source e-commerce platform hosted via cloud is not a premise. As there are today, 46% consideration set for large e-commerce brands. Why? Because often the cost of open source can be deceiving since the software itself is free to use. Unlike the SaaS platforms, which specifically include costs as security licensing fees and maintenance fees in the monthly subscription rate, open source solutions often leave those responsibilities to the user and may result in the high cost of ownership. SaaS and headless commerce can help brands get to the market quickly. And we live in an incredibly competitive environment where slowdown is to be beautiful and innovative UX, product and backend optimizations can give you competition to leg up. SaaS e-commerce platforms, hosting environment cloud, the SaaS e-commerce solutions remove much of the complexity from running an online business instead of building and developing a custom solution or open source solution, which is often developed upon as much as the custom. You essentially rent the platform. When factoring in development cost, it's a vastly cheaper option than the open source solutions. We have product updates, security, hosting, PCI compliance, and every other task that comes with managing how your own software is managed by the SaaS provider. Marketing and growth teams at e-commerce brands are often the internal cheerleaders for the ASS e-commerce solutions at the organizations. With the ASS solution, you are able to do the market quickly and affordably. However, there's some concern over the lack of flexibility and customization due to the closed-off portion of the code of the ASS solution. The API helped to ease the concern, as well as a non-proprietary coding and staging of environments for the UX build-outs. Platforms that meet above the criteria, such as the BigCommerce, are often referred to as open SaaS. With the BigCommerce Open API, merchants receive all the benefits of the SaaS platform. Being hosted on behalf of BigCommerce, a lower total cost of ownership and faster go-market time, as well as flexibility to create custom integrations and functionality faster, similar to using an open source platform. Headless commerce platforms, hosting environment cloud. Headless e-commerce is a version of the CaaS commerce in which shopping is decoupled in the CMS. In these cases, brands can use designer experience platform DXPs such as Adobe Manager, Experience Manager, Bluereach, content management system like a CMS, like a WordPress or Drupal. Then you can plug in the decoupled e-commerce shopping cart solution. The CaaS technologies are often used in the place of decoupled carts due to their low cost of ownership and the high API flexibility. Historically, with non-premise hosting, open source platforms and party platform built-in and development departments at large brands have been controllers of the business. However, due to the high cost of monolithic technology stacks, they need for speed and innovation from a marketing standpoint, the SaaS and cloud hosting disputed the model. Headless commerce evaluates the pain point by allowing faster go-market with significantly lower total cost of ownership. Using the APIs, plugins, and occasionally coupled technology, brands can maintain their single source of truth monolithic systems in the operations end. Other decoupled solutions a headless commerce provider works to include content management systems for building pages and blogging, enterprise resource planning, the ERP and data collection, email service provider ESP, product information management, the PIM to sell their various sales channels, order management system OMS, which includes inventory management, point of sale, POS to cover your payment processors, and marketplaces like Amazon and eBay. On the presentation layer, the SaaS APIs allow for a modern SaaS technology stack, including e-commerce, SaaS platforms, as well as everything from the ESP and even lighter weight ERPs and BrightPro. The best analogy is the IKEA furniture. The individual pieces of the item or microservices, and when put together, they create a final finished project. For many e-commerce brands, the first step toward the microservice architecture is being done via headless commerce. The DTC furniture brand Borrow uses a custom fronted build to bridge content in e-commerce. By using a headless configuration, they have enabled the kind of online shopping experience they want their customers to have. As a Burrow co-founder and CPO, Kaber Choppa explains, along with the operational functions, being headless has empowered us creatively as well. We use a headless CMS to drive modernization of our platform and create a great digital experience across multiple channels. Let's look back at IKEA example and take this classic IKEA nightstand. If you replace the top piece of the nightstand with a wireless charging enable top, you have done headless e-commerce in a way. Using different front end piece and gives you an updated take on the original, but still with the same foundation and utility, drawer, cart, checkout. For those leaning for the headless e-commerce solution, consider Big e-commerce has to offer. A Big commerce has decoupled the presentation layer from the commerce engine, giving brands the freedom of simultaneously run multiple stores across various front-ended solutions, all from a single Big commerce account. So what are the benefits of self-host versus the cloud? Well, there's two e-commerce sites that can be hosted. You could do self-hosted or you could do cloud. Neither of the two options are platforms in and of themselves. They are merely how the site itself is hosted, with machines on site, literally in a room as your IT or development team control and manage, or off-site and managed in a warehouse. Think about Amazon Web Services, for instance. Self-hosted e-commerce platforms. Self-hosted or on-premise e-commerce platforms require e-commerce store owners to find hosting, deal installations, and often perform updates on the software manually. Running an e-commerce website uses a self-hosted e-commerce software, includes developers to maintain and update the website, which can get costly and time-consuming. An example of the self-hosted e-commerce solution is WooCommerce. It's a plugin for WordPress and also is an e-commerce solution that is hosted through third-party hosting provider, although it can be hosted on the premise of your own servers and technological know-how. The benefits of this option include more control over online retail platform, greater visibility of your own data, and better understanding of data security. While this route makes sense for some extremely complex businesses, it can result in higher expense and lower revenues. The cloud-hosted e-commerce platforms. Cloud-hosted commerce platforms are hosting their customers via off-site solutions like Amazon Web Services. This means the cloud platform manages uptime for the brand. One advantage is choosing a cloud-hosted commerce platform at a lower cost, since you don't have to fund the servers or related maintenance or updates. You also receive customer support from the hosting service provided as needed. There are some disadvantages using cloud hosting, like including a pay licensing fee, in addition to the cost of hosting. You'll also have less control over the servers and can't tailor them to meet specific needs. Important e-commerce platform features. Every online storefront has unique needs, and choosing the best e-commerce platform for your business is wholly dependent on the platform's ability to solve the day-to-day challenges inherent within your organization. There are, however, some basic things that you should find out at your prospective providers. Hosting environment. Your hosting environment refers to the web hosting platform that serves as the e-commerce website, which includes features such as payment processing services, security incentives, SSL, shopping cart software, and more. Depending on your traffic, the site size, budget, web development experience, and the number of products you're selling, you're getting to find out the right host to accommodate all your needs, especially if you're relying on an online store to deliver your income. Luckily, BigCommerce stands out from the rest of the 99.9% uptime, as well as unlimited bandwidth of the Google Cloud Platform, a leading fast, flexible, and secure global hosting provider. On top of that, BigCommerce merchants have access to the following hosting features: unlimited bandwidth, fast content delivery network, a buy new domain names, use an existing domain name, shared SSL certificate included, buyer transfer dedicated SSL certificates, unlimited API call volumes. When using an SaaS platform, the number of API calls are available. The efficiency of those APIs and whether or not to necessarily APIs exist are crucial for ensuring the platform and data orchestration functions smoothly. Thus, businesses need to be able to have high or unlimited API call volumes. However, every ASAAS platform manages this differently and offers different API call volumes. For example, Shopify has a rigid API call per second limits, while BigCommerce offers the industry-leading API calls per second and no cap in the number of API calls for enterprise merchants. Not to mention, we don't charge based on the number of API calls for your business uses. User-friendly website builder. More than 60% of designers say they spend 11 to 40 hours crafting a website before it's ready to launch for customers. And the business owner with little or no experience in web design and development. This may seem like a major undertaking, which is why it's crucial to choose a platform with a user-friendly e-commerce website builder and wide range of free themes in a non-proprietary leadership. The BigCommerce page builder, for instance, is a great choice for web design beginners because it's the ease of use and flexibility. The tool offers a drag and drop functionality so that you can make quick changes to your site, have full control over your brand, and get your site up and running faster. Security. Running an online store means dealing with sensitive data such as customer addresses, credit card numbers, and other payment information, which means it's your responsibility to handle it with care. The PCI compliance standards must be met to accept payments, or you may risk being charged with fines, termination of ability to accept payments, loss of customer confidence, or feud-related financial consequences. And a bare minimum provided by the platform may be enough. Many platforms come with the SSL certificate, but proper protection may mean third-party software or additional investment with in-house infrastructure. Luckily, the BigCommerce stores is the standard and then the bare minimum provided by platforms may not be enough. Many platforms come with the SSL certificate, but proper protection may mean third-party software or additional investment in the in-house infrastructure. Luckily, BigCommerce stores come standard with the level 1 PCI compliance to your site is safe and secure. This way, you can spend your time building your business instead of worrying about security. Search engine optimization, the SEO. According to a study of Marketing Signals, 90% of e-commerce startups fail with the first 120 days, largely due to weak search engine optimization, which proves that creating a search engine traffic isn't always as easy as it seems. With factors like page load speed, relevant keywords, mobile friendliness, and website structure are all contributing to the SEO ranking. There's a lot to think about when optimizing your site. Luckily, many e-commerce platforms provide the built-in SEO tools to help you make your life easier. For instance, Big e-commerce provides several SEO tools right at the box. Optimize URLs for products, category, and pages. BigCommerce auto populates the SEO-friendly URLs and allows merchants to alter the URL setting. Unique URLs. Every unique page has its own URL, which helps prevent duplicate content. Microdata, they're rich snippets built to the product pages that improve your search results listing. The 301 redirects of the URL writes, if during the migration process you decide to rename the products, BigCommerce will redirect existing URL to the new URL that customers can easily navigate to the products they're looking for. The CDN, Content Delivery Network, BigCommerce CDN is constantly working behind the scenes to ensure your online store loads quickly for both the customers and search engines. Beyond those listed, there's a number of other important e-commerce features to look for. Extensive application marketplace or the App Store, full of pre-built integrations with the best-in-class service providers. Mobile optimized site, the checkout and full experience, out of box as well as options with mobile apps. Marketing optimization, integrations, built-in basic e-commerce functionality features, including promotions and discounts, analytics, and catalog management, editors, etc. Multiple payment gateways and payment options. The bandwidth for a large number of products or even unlimited products. Things to consider when choosing your e-commerce platform. Although you may be lured into a specifically affordable plan that meets your criteria, it's important to do some research before you commit. You can change the host anytime, but migrating your site can be a hassle for your customers. Consider the following budget. Even though e-commerce hosts offer competitive packages, you can decide whether or not they're actually cost efficient. Paying more doesn't always equal to the best experience. However, choosing the cheapest option often leaves you looking for add-on capabilities from somewhere else. Piecing together fees from various providers is usually the most expensive way to go. Before you choose e-commerce host, decide your budget of the following features. If you choose standalone web hosting, you're going to have to research the cost of these services from providers. But if you look at the host, you can find premium package that includes all the features and stays in your budget. Web design. From landing the page to your checkout, your store web design could create a unique experience that reflects your brand and keeps customers coming back. Many major e-commerce platforms have a variety of things that you can choose from. Some things may be free from the platform, while others range in the price of $60 to $200 each. In addition, there's likely to be instances where your e-commerce doesn't have a necessary feature that you're looking for. This is where add-ins, plugins, and extension costs come to play. And we have programming and functionality. We have custom e-commerce functionality, backend program coding is often the highest cost in building out your e-commerce website. However, they're extremely important if you want your business to operate efficiently and have competitive edge against other e-commerce solutions. According to the outer box design, backend programming can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $75,000, and third-party integrations can range from $500 to $20,000, depending on the size of your business. Security, practicing your data, and that of your customers should always be top priority. Choose a platform to help you feel secure in your own payment processing and data managed. The alternative can cost the company and lose loyal customers. Monthly hosting. Platforms like BigCommerce are hosted in the cloud and offer web hosting as part of a monthly subscription, which means you don't need to search for a third-party hosting to deal with the challenges to manage it. However, if you want to self-host your e-commerce store or use a platform that doesn't include hosting costs, a subscription rate such as WooCommerce, the costs range from $80 to $730 per month. However, the price may depend on the amount of web traffic, your website features, and automated services such as the site backup. Maintenance. Building an e-commerce website isn't just the one and done fee. You're likely to have to pay keep up your site and ensure everything continues to run smoothly. For instance, your domain name will be the annual cost unless you're able to pay for several years upfront. Plus, you're likely to have to pay regularly to hosting unless your e-commerce platform includes the subscription cost and your SSL certificate and another annual fee to keep in mind. Ensure that it integrates with business software. Nothing is more frustrating than migrating the new platform and having to start from scratch when it comes to the business software. Make sure the platform you choose can easily integrate your current solutions and systems at no additional cost. Likely, BigCommerce has thousands of agency partners on hand and can help these seamless transition to your platform without having to sacrifice your existing software. Customization, especially when choosing between an open source and the SaaS platform, customization will likely be a major deciding factor. With open source platform, the user has full control over the source code, which means a user can customize every aspect of their site, from product pages to themes to checkout experiences. However, unless you have extensive coding experience and the budget account for programming costs, open source might not be the cards for you. On the other hand, the SaaS platform customization can be limited since the service provider has control over the source code. The user does not have much freedom to customize their site as they would with open source platform. However, there's a happy medium. With open SaaS platforms like BigCommerce, merchants can have all the benefits of the SaaS in addition to flexibility and functionality of the open source. Plus the headline capabilities, brands can deliver the API-driven experience to the CMS, the DXP, application, device, custom front end, while the BigCommerce powers the commerce engine, allowing them to create a unique customer experience with ever replete form again. Sales and advertising channel capability. One of the most successful businesses are the ones with the strong omni-channel strategy, one that weaves together various business channels, both online and offline, create a consistent, engaging customer experience. And leveraging social commerce is the key way to achieve that. Nowadays, many social media platforms aren't just for the entertainment. They're also become a hub for online shopping, with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest now delivering an app e-commerce experience for users. There's endless opportunities for merchants to sell across the channels. To help merchants achieve their omni-channel strategies, the BigCommerce offers a one-click integrations and leading software providers like SurveyMonkey, HubSpot, Alibaba, and Salesforce, as well as integrations with the world's largest marketplaces include Google Shopping, Amazon, Facebook, eBay, and Instagram. Product inventory complexity. Maybe you offer a wide assortment of physical products and digital products, or perhaps you have a significant number of variants of your basic product line. If you have a large catalog and you need several product pages, or you plan to grow your business, choosing a platform at low SKU limits essentially restricts the upside of your business. Luckily, BigCommerce is built for big catalogs. Merchants can add up to 600 SKUs per product compared to the 100 SKUs per product gap of Spotify and Spotify Plus. Of course, every company has different needs, and one company may require more SKUs than another. For instance, the auto parts manufacturer could likely require a higher SKUs volume, while the DTC company may need one product SKU. Ability to scale your business with platform. It's important to consider a platform that can grow with you. How much traffic do you expect on your site? If you're starting out, it's understandable that it might not need to host the high traffic capabilities. But if you're focused on your growth, your e-commerce business would scale rapidly. Will your host be able to handle traffic demands now and in the future? What could happen if you run a promotion or a campaign that goes viral? Your hosting infrastructure needs to be flexible to handle traffic site surges without crashing your site. Cloud hosting is one of the best options for e-commerce sites because it can keep up with the traffic. Because a network of machines handles your site's needs, you have almost unlimited growth capabilities. Platform customer service, you're inside an e-commerce solution every single day. And when that time comes, it's good to know you can get a hold of a real life person to assist you with problem rather than be on a phone support, email, or chat, especially chatbots, right? Some platforms outsource their customer service and make it difficult or practically impossible to call in and get help when you need it. But at BigCommerce, we feel that every one of our customers is entitled to personalized customer support. For that reason, we offer 24/7 live agent chat support, as well as dedicated help center and active community merchants. 15 e-commerce platforms to consider. Okay, now that we covered the key elements to look for an e-commerce solution, it's time to compare the most popular e-commerce platforms in the market. As you're evaluating, keep in mind that every platform has its benefits and shortcomings. The best thing you can do is to choose one that best suits your specific needs and use cases. BigCommerce. BigCommerce boosts a comprehensive suite of tools and marketing to analytics, high caliber designs and options, and plenty of support to the industry pros. It's considered leading open SaaS commerce platform in companies of all sizes, and many small businesses can benefit from BigCommerce offers. With all the advantages of the SaaS platforms and flexibility of open source platform, BigCommerce can meet the variety of business needs, whether you're looking to have some or less control over your platform. The pros: it is intuitive, built-in features, provides more than 65 payment solutions, 600 app partners, unlimited bandwidth, and 0 transaction fees, expert 24/7 customer. Cons: platform lock-ins, migration and export costs, small but growing app marketplace, expansive product and inventory management systems can lead to inundation of information. Pricing: BigCommerce offers 4 pricing options. Standard is $39 per month, Plus is $105 per month, Pro is $399 per month, and Enterprise is custom pricing. Options depend on the company. Okay, we're gonna talk about Megiddo next, but first I want to take a little break from that, and let's go ahead and look at what is e-commerce. Okay. Okay, this is about e-commerce. Sorry, having trouble sharing it with you, but I got it.
Spring stems, art and craft supplies, and custom frames. Plus, save on all spring floral and decor and all Easter decor. And here's another way to save.
Commercials again.
Hi everyone, thanks for checking this video out. Today we will be talking about e-commerce for dummies. This is going to be an extremely dialed down discussion on the absolute basics of e-commerce. Let's get started. E-commerce stands for electronic commerce. All it is selling a product or a service online. E-commerce has expanded exponentially in recent years and will only continue to do so. And the more it continues, the more it will continue. Small and medium-sized businesses, all the way through to large corporations and even independent freelancers have benefited from e-commerce. Their products and services are now so easy to discover and purchase at any hour of any day from almost anywhere in the world. The possibility to scale in this day and age is like no other. E-commerce is the fastest growing retail market. So why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? There are loads of benefits to hopping on the e-commerce bandwagon. With e-commerce being electronic, you have a global market. This multiplies your target audience exponentially. You will also choose who your customers are and define how to target them. With your store being online, you're essentially open 24/7, 365 days a year. There's no need to flip that sign on your front door that states open on one side and closed on the other. Customers can purchase your goods all day, any day. You also have the ability to work from anywhere in the world, provided that you have an internet connection. You're also going to require a lower investment and incur reduced costs compared to a physical store. So who can open an e-commerce store? Anyone really, provided that they have the few essentials to get started. These essentials include a product or service to sell, a place to sell them, a means to process payments, and a marketing strategy to attract customers. Let's discuss each of these a little further. So right off the bat, you're going to need a product or service to sell. You can either make something yourself, or you can source it from somewhere else. Some things you want to keep in mind here are who you want to sell your product or service to. Is this other consumers, or is this other businesses? You also want something unique. You don't want to sell something that every other Tom, Dick, and Harry is selling. What's the point? This means more competition and less chances of sales. Also try and think of a product or a service that solves someone's problem. No one likes having problems. So if you have something that can solve enough people's problems, you're a winner. Finally, the cost of your goods and your selling price. You want to price your products at a low enough rate that you remain competitive to similar products on the market. However, you don't want to price yourself too low that you don't make a sufficient profit to keep operating. On the other hand, you don't want to price yourself too high, otherwise no one will purchase your products. And we don't want that. Next, you'll need to figure out where you will be selling your goods. The nature of e-commerce is selling online, so you're not going to be looking for a brick and mortar location or physical storefront. You'll need a website or an e-commerce platform to sell your products from. You can either build your own website or use a CMS, content management system. A CMS provides the basic framework for your website and allows you to add and edit your products, accept payments, and manage your online store. Some examples of these include Shopify, Magento, and BigCommerce, just to name a few. Beginners generally start here versus building their own website. Factors to keep in mind when choosing your CMS platform are pricing, scalability, flexibility, and ease of use. Keep in mind that your website or CMS platform is acting as your physical shop. This is where people come to interact with you and purchase your goods. This is where you influence them. This is where you impact how likely they are to convert from a visitor to a sale, and hopefully a repeat sale. So the decision of where you will be selling your goods is one of the most important ones that you will make. Choose wisely. The next thing to think about is how you'll be transacting with customers. This is a really important decision. Your payment provider is someone that needs to be credible and trustworthy, because after all, they're the ones handling your income. Important points to keep in mind here are compatibility with your e-commerce platform, availability in the countries that your business is targeting, the ability to accept payments in different currencies, the fees charged, reliability and reporting, and usability and customer support. Some payment processors that we highly recommend are Stripe and PayPal. Lastly, you'll need a good marketing strategy to attract your customers. Let's face it, If you don't attract customers to your online store, you aren't going to make sales. It's not like having a physical storefront where people may just stumble upon you. You have to bring your customers to your online store. This area will need a good amount of work if you're going to be successful. It's also an area that constantly needs to be revisited, reviewed, and adjusted based on what's bringing your traffic and what is not. There are a few areas of focus for this. 1. Social media. Social media has become a channel of digital influence and is a brilliant tool for building brand awareness. It's almost impossible for new brands to be successful online without some sort of social media presence. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and other networks can be used for almost everything. From specific targeting and real-time engagement to customer service and direct sales, it's a no-brainer to stay heavily active on these platforms. And the best part of these are, they're free. Number 2, SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. This refers to techniques that help your business rank higher in search engine results pages. This makes your website more visible to people who are looking for solutions that your product or service can provide. Think about how often you click onto page 2 or 3 of a Google search to find what you're looking for. Hardly ever. So we don't want our websites to be ranked there, because no one will ever find us. The first page is where you want to be, or at least aim to be. Number 3, email marketing. Don't underestimate the power of emails. It is a highly successful tool to keep your audience engaged. You will, however, need to find a balance between keeping your audience educated and informed versus overwhelming them with too many emails. Start working on building your email list right from the beginning. There are some great affordable tools out there that can help you. They help you manage the list of your email contacts, segment your email list. They allow you to customize emails, create, save, edit, and manage multiple email templates, as well as get detailed reports on the effectiveness of each campaign. Some recommendations that we have for email marketing are MailChimp and Klaviyo. E-commerce is a big playground of its own, but it's a playground that anyone can play on. Yes, there will always be bigger, older kids playing there too, but when did that stop the smaller, younger kids from playing? Don't be too intimidated. Small kids grow into big kids. They grow and learn along the way. If you want to play on the playground, go for it. We hope we've shared enough insights to lead you in the right direction. Let us know if we did. Like and share this, comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more e-commerce videos coming your way. Until next time.
Savings!
Discounts.
Hands down, the best bargains.
At Ollie's, we've got brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices every day. And pass the savings along to you.
I never know what I'm gonna find. It's like a one-stop shop.
Food,
Pet supplies.
Housewares,
books.
toys.
I get to keep more money in my pocket.
Save up to 70% off the fancy stores every day.
Ollie! Good stuff, cheap!
Okay. Okay, you have Adobe Commerce with Magento. It is formerly known as Magento. The Adobe Commerce offers real-time inventory to control and the SEO features, marketing automation, tools, and multi-store functionality. To use Adobe Commerce, you need to likely depend heavily on designers and developers, as well as expensive maintenance and support, which can make it difficult to calculate your total cost of ownership. Pros built pre-built integrations with Adobe software, offers thousands of extensions in the marketplace ranging from 0 to 15,000, and supports progressive and web applications, the PWAs. Cons, lack automatic features and version updates, has extremely extensive setup, which can lead to high costs to complete builds. The platform has a history of security breaches and vulnerabilities, and pricing for Adobe Commerce on-prem starts at $22,000, while Adobe Commerce Cloud starts at $40,000. Commerce Tools, located initially in Germany, Counter Tools is a SSA-based headless commerce platform that's expanded worldwide. This platform built on powerful Mac architecture, which stands for microservice-based, API first, cloud native, and headless. MASH. Pros offers the B2B and the B2C and the D2C. Provides extensive developer tools to allow customization, simplified maintenance, scaling, and adding to the features. Cons only provides the code samples and architecture insights for emails. An email service must be developed by the merchant. Small ecosystem of partners, less than half the integrations are pre-built. Pricing, Commerce Tools pricing model is constructed individually. Spotify has a strong market presence in the e-commerce space. In 2014, they launched Spotify Plus as their solution to the enterprise clients. As the SAA solution, Spotify platform offers the benefits of handling the PCI compliance and security and solid uptime stats. The platform is easy to use, has mobile-friendly design and customized checkout. Pros, the leader in the market, significant experience hosting over 1 million stores globally. More than 4,100 integrated apps to help you add additional features and functionality to your online store. Over 70 available professional and responsive themes to design your web. Cons, built for smaller catalogs, 100 SKUs per product cap, a lack of scalability, built-in 3 option limit per product, limited customization for product and content pages. Pricing, Spotify offers 3 pricing options. Basic Spotify plan, $39 per month. Spotify plan, $105 per month, and Spotify Advanced is $399 per month. For Spotify Plus, the price starts at $2,000 per month or a variable fee for a higher volume businesses. Salesforce Commerce Cloud Demandware, formerly known as Demandware, Salesforce Commerce Cloud is scalable SaaS option that enables businesses to manage their sales in digital and physical channels with one unified solution. It provides a suite of related services that complement the e-commerce offering, though it may require previous programming and web development expertise. Pros, offers options for B2B, B2C, and the B2BC businesses. It provides automatic, seamless upgrades without distributing business processes, sophisticated AI technology that helps ensure in-depth and insightful data. Cons, often expensive, and implementation can easily cost more than $250K. Merchants face additional obstacles and costs as they choose a third party over the Salesforce added-on services. The platform itself is complex, which can make implementation challenging and time-consuming for beginners. Pricing. Salesforce Commerce Cloud offers pricing options for the B2B and the B2C and the B2B2C commerce. The B2B commerce starter is about $4 per order. The growth is about $6 per order, and the plus is about $8 per order. The B2 commerce starter is about 1% gross merchandise value. The growth is about 2% gross merchandise value and about 3% gross merchandise values. The B2B2C commerce is about 1% gross merchandise value. Creditshop. Creditshop is a free open source platform that provides paid options for add-ons and plugins. Creditshop is written in the PHP programming language with support for the MySQL database management system. Pros, free to install and use, highly customizable, international capabilities. Cons, merchants need to install and manage patches themselves, including security, Lack included support staff for the initial package. Must pay additional for the dedicated support. Steep learning curve with more developed skills needed to succeed. Pricing. Petishop is free to use open source platform. Shift4Shop, formerly known as 3D Cart or Shift4Shop, is a free e-commerce platform for online businesses. It provides customization and features for the customers and the SEO tracking to the website templates. Shift4Shop is known for being one of the oldest and longest serving companies in the market. Pros. Create and run your online store for free. Fast and convenient end-by-end payment system. 24/7 customer support, including live chat, email, and phone. Cons. The free version of the store is available for U.S. customers, cannot process the high-risk transactions. Some sales channels integrations are only available via paid plans, including Amazon and eBay. Pricing. Shift4Shop is a free e-commerce platform. Big Cartel was founded in 2005 to help artists, makers, and small brands sell their wares. They offer customized templates, domain name, registration, and marketing tools. Pros. Designs for artists and creatives. Relative inexpensive compared to competitors. Easy to use and implement and minimal configuration or setup. Cons. Struggle to scale as it's built for small catalogs and businesses. Limited supply of templates and themes with only 18 provided. Lacks 24/7 live chat and phone support. Pricing. Big Cartel offers 3 pricing options depend on the products you're selling. Gold, free for 5 products. Platinum, $9.99 per month for 50 products. Diamond is $19.99 for up to 500 products. And then you have OpenCart. OpenCart is an open source online management system with over 400,000 live websites on the roster. It uses a MySQL database and HTML components and integrates with many prominent payment gateways and shipping methods. OpenCart is free to use platform, though it does provide paid themes, plugins, and dedicated support. Pros would be open source and free platform and extensive customization capabilities, allowing users to design their store as they wish. OpenCart Marketplace offers 13,000 modules and themes to use. Cons, limited support plan, platform version updates are a manual process. Merchants must host their store on their own server or a third-party server. Pricing, OpenCart is free to download and install. However, you need to pay to the host of your site if you're interested in additional support features. Bolshenism, founded in 1999 as a web design agency, Bolshenism is one of the first SaaS commerce platforms in the early 2000s, and the platform offers built-in SEO features to boost your ranking and get your page noticed, as well as affordable pricing. Pros. 24/7 customer support is provided alongside a streamlined onboarding process. Allows for third-party payment integrations. A straightforward, intuitive dashboard allows for fast implementation. Cons. The SSL certificates are additional cost. Lacks faceted search and product filtering options. Blogging capabilities are available via Element or third-party API. Pricing. Bolshen offers 4 pricing options. Personal, $35 a month. Professional, $79 per month. Business, $229 per month. And Prime is based on your gross merchandise value. Squarespace. A lot of you use Squarespace. That's a very popular one. It's an SaaS provider primarily used by creatives and entrepreneurs, and many other templates showcase art, video, or music products. For those who wish to sell physical and digital products, Squarespace Commerce offers more specialized features like professional templates, automated emails, and integration and social media channels. Pros. Extensive selection of templates and design options. Offer 24/7 customer support as well as live chat and email tickets. The cost of hosting is included in the monthly subscription and is hosted by Squarespace software. Cons. Limited payment gateways, a very small app marketplace, limited customer and technical support. Pricing. Square offers 4 pricing options. Personal, $14 per month. Business, $23 per month. Basic commerce, $27 per month. And advanced commerce is $49 per month. Weebly, that's another popular one. Weebly is a website builder located in San Francisco with a user-friendly interface and easy setup. Weebly is designed for small business owners with limited web development experience. In 2018, Weebly was purchased by Square competitor of e-commerce space. Pros, it provides hosting of all websites built platform. A drag and drop website maker makes the process simple and streamlined. Offers built-in features, extension possibilities, and third-party integrations. New account signing up for Weebly must go through Square One online for the e-commerce functionality. The level of customer support depends on the amount you pay and for backup and restore system. Pricing is free, 0 a month, or you can do personal, $6 a month, professional, $12 a month, performance is $26 per month. WooCommerce, it's an open source, customizable WordPress plugin that merchants use to transform the websites and blogs into online storefronts. It offers SEO features, various payment gateways, and options for multi-channel. Pros, free to use and download, built out, integrated with the WordPress, large and growing application extender store. Cons, store owners are responsible for their own PCI compliance. Abandoned cart recovery, coupons and discounts, and a single page checkout require extra costs and management. As a WordPress plugin, it is relevant or reliant on the platform. Pricing, WooCommerce is free to use and set up. However, there are fees to web hosting, which can be as little as $3.95 per month and as high as $5,000. Wix is a website builder and e-commerce platform used by both the entrepreneurs and small business creatives. The platform offers optimal channel selling features, abandoned cart recovery, drop shipping capabilities, and more. Pros, provides a fairly large marketplace with more than 300 applications, extensive modern design templates, and all Wix websites are hosted in their own servers, allowing for greater speed and security. Cons, limited support system, operates as a website builder first and e-commerce solution second, leaving merchants with restrictions on the storage. API call limits, doesn't support merchants selling products in bulk or wholesale. Pricing, the e-commerce, Wix offers pricing options. You have Business VIP for $59 a month, Business Unlimited $32 per month, and Business Basic $27. Square is payment platform designed for small and medium-sized businesses. It provides users with a custom hosted point of sale POS system. Square offers real-time shipping rates, gift cards, and coupons, SEO tools, and more. Pros, comes with Square broader financial ecosystem built in, flexible, extensive design roster, first implementation of store ups and running quickly. Cons, features are often plant dependent, limited lower priced accounts, limited customization and demand design options. Accountability issues can arise, which purportedly lead to withheld funds. Pricing, Square offers 4 pricing options: free 0 per month, professional 12 per month, performance 26 per month, and premium 72 per month. The final word, when it comes to it, there's no one size fits all platform. There's only a solution that best suits your e-commerce business. Every company has different priorities for e-commerce features, whether the payment options, drop shipping capabilities, real-time inventory management, or a user-friendly interface. The best platform for you to be the one that meets your specific needs. Take your time evaluating your options, and don't be afraid to take advantage of the free trials that each test the platform unique features and advantages. So those are the impacts of e-commerce that can have a lot of consequences in the area of ethics and morale. E-commerce is positive as well as negative impacts on human beings and society. And e-commerce does change the economic world significantly. So sometimes it is a moral philosophy. It's a branch that involves systemizing, defending, and recommending concepts of right and wrong, often addressing disputes of moral diversity and physical ethics. Philosophical ethics investigates the way for humans to live. So when we think about it, whatever you're selling should be true to form. So there are people that scam, right, through the internet, and that's unethical. And so maybe they're saying that something is of a certain quality or a certain size, or maybe it's a food product, but when you get it expired, it's broken, then that's unethical to sell something to somebody. and the person who's buying it is believing that they're getting something different than what you're delivering. Of course, that is against the morale and it's unethical. Anyways, that's it for today. Please go ahead and leave your summary and answer those questions on the discussion. Remember, every day you always have 2 assignments to do. Right here is week 6. So you're doing the impact of e-commerce on the ethics and the moral and discussion. Next week, we'll continue to talk about that. So next week, like I said, you'll get your midterm exam next time. And we're going to continue with chapter 5 next time. All right. Have a blessed week. Bye, everybody.